Welcome back, guys. I know many people are struggling to keep upgrading their legendary gear because it simply costs so much to upgrade them continuously throughout your game. So I thought it is worth to make a complete video about how to upgrade all your legendary gear for free. There are multiple occasions during the game where you can do that. You can actually level up your legendary items for free multiple times during your playthrough. Before we dig deeper into that, many thanks to my new superfan Goose. Thank you very much for your incredible support. If you also want a shout out, personal build advice, private chat rooms, wallpapers and more, make sure to check out the premium membership perks via Patreon or the YouTube membership. First of all, I have some general remarks and tips about upgrading your gear. Once you reach Mercenary Tier 3, you get a 50% discount for all the upgrading services at the blacksmith. So make sure you don't upgrade too often before you reach that tier. Before you upgrade your gear, you should rather look if you have an epic weapon with the same stats that is even higher level and costs much less to upgrade. Using epic weapons is not a bad thing. They have more perks on them which amplify your damage more than using legendary items. So if you don't have the complete legendary set, then rather use epic gear, especially for your armor, than legendary gear, because that will be more powerful with more engravings. And when you decide to upgrade your gear, you should not make it every level. You should not even make it every 5 levels. I recommend you to make it every 10 levels, because at every 10 levels your engravings also upgrade for one tier. There are these small diamonds to the left and to the right of every engraving on your gear. They start with tier 1 at level 1, level 11, 21, 31, 41, 51. That goes on until tier 10 is reached at level 91. So the engravings and the percentages, the values on these items only upgrade every 10 levels anyway. And since the armor value on your gear pieces, on your armor pieces is relatively useless, you can upgrade your armor pieces only every 10 levels, then you will be completely fine. For weapons I recommend it to do it a little more often, so you could do it every 5 levels because the DPS value of your weapon actually matters. One thing that also matters is that your upgrade costs for legendary items and items in general are capped. So when you upgrade your items continuously every 1 or 2 levels, then you have to pay for every level, and that makes it really ridiculously expensive. You only have to pay for around the last 5 levels to upgrade your items. After that, the cost stays the same, which means that upgrading an item from level 90 to 99 costs the same as upgrading an item from level 9 to 99. The cost is just capped by the last 5 levels, and that's it. You don't have to pay for all the 90 levels, you only ever have to pay for the last 5 levels, nothing more than that. The first and easiest thing where you can upgrade your legendary items is when you complete a legendary set. You may have already encountered this. When you beat the last cultist of a cultist branch, then you collect the last piece of the set. But you have already previously collected the boots at level 10, the arms at level 20, the head at level 30. Now you collect, let's say, the last piece at level 52. Then all the other pieces of that set will also become level 52. Then you can swap on the complete legendary set which matches your current level without having to upgrade it. So when you now wait to beat the last cultist of each cultist branch until you reach the max level 99, then all your gear pieces will also be at level 99. But there's one important thing you have to do. You have to set level scaling to maximum. Only when the enemy's level is also level 99, then the item he drops will be level 99. So make sure you enable level scaling to maximum to get the maximum level for your items before you do that. So this works perfectly with legendary sets from the cultist, but what's with single items like Achilles bow, like some spears and whatever weapons, the Falx, the Atlantean blade? These items can also be upgraded, and in order to do that you have to start a New Game Plus. In a New Game Plus, all legendary chests and all the legendary mercenaries dropping your legendary items will be there again, and you can beat them again, you can loot these chests again, and the item you loot will automatically match your new level. So when you reach level 99 before or during your New Game Plus, then all the items you loot from that point on will also be a level 99, the max level. So even the single items, the weapons like the Hades bow, Achilles bow, the mallet of everlasting flame, all these items which are dropped from mercenaries or from legendary chests can be upgraded when you do a New Game Plus for free. You don't have to spend anything. Of course, for that you also have to make sure that level scaling is enabled to maximum, When you kill a mercenary dropping legendary gear, he has to be at level 99. That can be achieved by enabling level scaling to maximum. Then the weapon he drops will also be at maximum level. And during a New Game Plus you can also again complete the cultist branches, so you don't even have to worry about everything and upgrading everything in your first playthrough. You can also just start a New Game Plus at around level 60, level 70, whenever you want to, because you can recollect all the legendary gear anyway. You can also redo the upgrading process for your legendary sets again for the cultist branches. When you collect the boots, the torso, the headgear, whatever on level 70, 75, 80, 85, and then you collect the last piece, let's say on level 99, then you have a completely upgraded set. Unfortunately, this whole method does not work on pieces you have bought from the Helix store, because they cannot be recollected. Once you have claimed them from the store, they will stay in your inventory and they will stay on that level forever, because there's no way to recollect them in the game. So these pieces from the Helix store actually have to be upgraded manually. I'm sorry, there's no other way. But as I said at the beginning, you can save the upgrade cost. Just upgrade them once when you reach level 99. Then you will be fine, you will save a lot of money than compared to when you continuously try to upgrade it. And for those of you who are always wondering how we get enough money materials to upgrade all these legendary weapons if we have to do it manually, at least for the Helix items, then here's one of my favorite charts which shows you that you get very little amounts of money and materials when you sell low level items below level 50. But when you pass the threshold at around level 70, then the game suddenly starts to throw money and materials after you. You will get much more money and materials than you will ever need to upgrade all your gear, especially when you used all the free upgrades before. Then you have enough to upgrade everything, to upgrade your ship, to get everything at maximum level. So don't waste your time to grind for money and materials early on, rather use epics or use the free legendary upgrades if you can. And if that doesn't help, then rather wait for a later level where you get enough money and materials easily, so you can really easily afford to level up your legendary gear as well. So I hope it's now very clear how you can use the free upgrades for your legendary gear. If not, then you can still join our Discord and ask there. Please don't forget to subscribe, leave me a like, and see you next time.